Hello and welcome back to Telly's Book Club. I'm going to be talking to you about Sherlock Holmes and the Hound of the Baskervilles. As you can see, I've got the audio CD version. There's the back if you can read that. This CD is 6 CDs, 6 discs, and it's about 6 hours and 25 minutes. And if you're reading the print book, or if you've read the print book, it's about 239 pages. Sherlock is a brilliant detective, as we all know, along with other detectives that we've read about and all that. And he is tasked to solve a mystery that local people in Baskerville think is slightly supernatural. Basically, one night, a man goes out for a walk and his body is found the next day. And of course, everyone thinks it's the local curse for that family. Because obviously there's a story about this big hound, haunting this family for God knows how many years. And Sherlock and Dr. Watson come up with a plan. And come up with a plan. And so Sherlock sends Dr. Watson down to keep a tab on things and sort of report back. So that's what Dr. Watson does. So he's sending Sherlock reports back, but obviously he doesn't realise Sherlock Holmes is actually in the same place at the same time. But he's just hiding out in this sort of makeshift den. And sorry, my foot's a bit high. Hiding out in this makeshift den in the middle of the country and doing snooping around by himself. And also he's brought a local boy from London that brings him food and gives him information about certain people. Well, Sherlock is in hiding because obviously he doesn't want to be seen, because if he's seen, the whole case could be blown wide open. So I'm not very good at this still, describing books. There's a lot of information to deep dive into. But, one day Dr. Watson goes to this house, and because he's got to make inquiries, but he can't obviously leave the victim that's going to be next to be murdered. So he's making inquiries. Then, of course, he comes to this house where this guy's got this telescope on the roof. So he uses this telescope and finds a boy going up to obviously Sherlock's hideout, and obviously he sneakily follows the boy in because they think he's a criminal from a mental institution who's not all that nice. So he finds Sherlock. Well, Sherlock finds him because obviously Sherlock's been watching him, and they come up with a plan to find this real life hound that's sort of a mixture between two different breeds. Quite a big dog, obviously, but I can't actually remember the breeds. It was like a cross between two breeds. But yeah, basically, when the victim is finally face to face near the end with the hound, it's quite clever how the murderer tried to make the hound sort of supernatural by sort of attaching sort of phosphorescence, so it's sort of like mold and all that. So the dog appeared to be fiery and in flames and all that. And to have any dog, come after you, running and barking is a nightmare. But because this was a dark fucking night it happened, and it must have been really scary. I mean, for the victim, I know it's just a book, but I don't even like dogs running up and barking to me. So, let alone when you're on a dark, foggy night. I hope this makes sense. I'm still not very good at doing these book reviews. Hopefully within time I'll get better, but I did really enjoy the book. I don't want to also say too much about the book, so that's why I'm not saying what happened at the end, and I've missed out probably vital bits of information, but it was a really good book. I finally did enjoy this book. Obviously, from the next book, I'm going to try and also maybe write some notes down better. So then I've got more of a structure to actually go on, because I'm just trying to do this from memory and I don't think it's quite working at the minute. So yeah, so Sherlock Holmes and Hound of the Baskervilles. I did really enjoy this book. I'm gonna have to give it probably a 5 out of 5. Because I do like detective novels, so I do like sort of detective crime sort of stuff, so like Sherlock, Poirot, Inspector Morse, that sort of stuff. You know, I do really enjoy that sort of read, because I find it an easy read. So yeah, I'll give this book a 5 out of 5. Hopefully my next book review will be slightly better. Maybe I can give you a bit more information. Please do read the book. I do want to read more Sherlock Holmes books. So I'm going to try and find them at my local library or on Audible, because, like, you know, I'm well known in my library from time to time. You know, I go there, like, you know, probably every few months when I'm in a reading mood, you know, and in those few months I can go, like, you know, twice a week in those times. So yeah, sorry this isn't a very great video, but I find I don't want to spoil the book. That's why I'm a bit always hesitant in actually revealing too much of the plot. But I thought some of the details were really cool, and like obviously how the murderer made the dog phosphorescence and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, anyway, hope this is okay. I'll do better next time. Thank you for watching, guys, and take care. Bye.